There are so many kind of cutters, and by the way, I have a video on how to cut your cat's nails. I'll put them in the cards here above and at the end of this video, so you know how to do it safely. If you got the right tools, you'll make it much easier. That's what I'm going through in this video. I will test all of these and I will let you know which one I prefer. In my opinion, there really are 4 different kinds of nail cutters. There are the ones that I use daily. Those are these. They're very simple. So I have different sizes. I usually use this one for cats, and then I have this one. It's new, I haven't used this one yet. Almost the same size as this one actually. So don't know if I'd switch that around. Guess it's more what shape you like in your hand anyways. I've had this one out of the package in my practice since the beginning, so I've had that for almost 8 years now. You buy it once and I don't think it's gonna break anytime soon or get blunt or anything. So I really like these ones. They're not overpriced either, so that's a plus. Let me show you how this looks in practice on a cat. Then we have this one, the guillotine. I'll show you it out of the package. So the guillotine, I'm not the biggest fan of because you have to really aim to get the nail in the guillotine. So that's very annoying, and I find it raffles the nails a bit. So yeah, it does cut well, but it raffles the nails a bit, and it's not the cleanest cut, I would say. Also, I feel like the most natural way to cut it is in a straight ahead position, while I would prefer to tilt it so you're not against the grain of the nail. The nails do go in a certain direction. I feel like it's harder work to cut against this direction, and the cat prefer it too. I do feel less resistance from the cat when you cut with the grain instead of against the grain, so that's a good tip as well. I have that same one with a light on it. Didn't open this one to try it because I felt like the guillotine is less my thing, as you saw in the video, so I would prefer to send it back anyways. Then you have this one. I was very curious about this one. It's a cutter like I'm used to, but it has a little cap to capture the nails in, and it has a light so you can see the blood vessels, so you have less chance to cut in them and then make your cat bleed. So I like that. So let's see what that brings in practice, in real life. Then we have the nail grinder. I did see there were several positions on it. There are smaller holes for the cat, and then you can just take the cap off for very fast grinding of the nail. And see, I don't like the guillotine at all. It raffles too much. The grinder I'm not a fan of. I feel it pulverizes a bit too much. It is handy to cut off the extra layer that is right underneath the nail right here. But you can just do that with your nails as well. I do think if you do this on a cat who's not sleeping, these cats were sleeping for something like a variosterectomy or castration, and that's when I cut the nails as a small favor to my clients, so that's why I taped it this way, so you can see it very well. But I don't think an awake cat will like it, the grinder. I think it will take too long. I tried it on my own nail. It's a very annoying feeling on the nail. It is very quiet. The sound is the same sound I used, so I didn't alter the sound or make it lower. It is a very quiet thing, but I think I would use it more for finishing touches and maybe more on the dog. All these are not expensive at all, as you will have seen when I labeled them the price that they were. So my final decision on cat nail clippers is still the same as before. I'd say I still prefer my trusty ones because I feel like they're very sturdy, they're very sharp. I don't think they're gonna get ruined anytime soon for everyday use, and when you're very used to them, no problem at all. Maybe the one with the lights is a nice comfort, but I didn't necessarily see that well, not that much extra well, but that's maybe because I am used to it, so I know what I need to see. I can see it without a light as well. The cap is, it's nice to capture the nails, but in everyday practice it doesn't really matter. We clean the table every time anyway, so it doesn't really matter for me, but it could matter for you at home. The small little grinder that's on here is not mechanical, it's just manual, and I didn't find any good use for it at all, especially on an away cat. They will not let you do this for very long or not at all. So let me know which one you prefer in the comment section below. If you had any value from this video, give it a like, share it with your friends. And if you need to still learn how to cut the nails, click here or here. Let's keep your furry friends happy and healthy together, and I'll see you in the next video.